It is my pleasure to introduce you to a remarkable woman, Sylvia Grace Castro Ulmer. Sylvia exemplifies the standard of achievements worthy of the Susan B. Anthony Award by the Commission on the Status of Women. I have known and worked with Sylvia for more than 20 years. Sylvia's life is filled with humility, determination, and excelling in achievement that many can only dream about. I will give you a crash course on Sylvia's remarkable accomplishments. The family immigrated to the United States from El Salvador when Sylvia was 16 years old. They were fleeing a civil war. The family gave up their land that would have been taken over by the government. Sylvia's father was a physician, but after arriving in the United States, he began working in the fields. All the family members worked in the fields. Sylvia's parents embraced the opportunity to work for the children and to advance their education. Sylvia has never looked back, and instead, she has devoted her life to education and giving support and sharing her gifts with others. While working in the fields, Sylvia began what was to become a life calling to mentor, encourage, and to communicate to others the importance of education. Sylvia followed in the footsteps of her parents, who gave back by volunteering their time and their labor. They checked on the health of their workers and their children, reading and encouraging them to pursue an education. Sylvia was especially devoted to girls. Her mother, who was college educated, constantly reminded her that a girl has to educate herself, obtain a degree, and gain enough knowledge to look out for her own little family. Get the rhymes. Indeed, she did. Sylvia completed her bachelor's degree with a cross-cultural credential and a master's degree in language development and special education. She continued on and earned a doctorate degree in administration and educational research. Sylvia's career path in education has allowed her to parlay her successes with numerous programs and volunteer works in the community. Her passion for helping the underprivileged children from all ethnic backgrounds caused her to seek methods to ensure all children have the opportunity to participate in every available program. Sylvia spends countless hours outside of her work at Stockton Unified, educating parents, going on weekend field trips, and being an advocate for children who are achieving. Sylvia's volunteer work has taken her to Lake Victoria in Africa to help build an orphanage and to help build a church in Kenya. She has gone to Tecate, Mexico, to help build housing for orphanage. Wow. She has brains and other skills that she uses with her hands. Sylvia's contribution, come on. Sylvia's contribution to raise standards in Stockton Unified School District have not gone unnoticed. As principal at Taft Elementary, she took a poorly performing school and advanced it to an efficient school. Sylvia encouraged an entire school to have a penny collection and raised $3,500 to benefit children in Biloxi, Mississippi after the Hurricane Katrina. I've got the notice that I'm supposed to stop. Okay, in that case, I just have to do one thing then. I have personal knowledge that Sylvia held a certain event right at the top of her wow moment. When Sylvia was principal at Bush Elementary School, former President Bush paid a special visit to the school. Imagine hosting a United States president. I was present at that visit and personally saw President Bush kiss Sylvia on the cheek, pretty close to her mouth. She had the picture insured by Lloyd's of London, and rumor has it that the spot on Sylvia's cheek remains untouched. I present to you Sylvia Ulmer.
Follow that. He told me he wasn't going to put me in this situation. So. My name is Sylvia Ulmer, and I would like to thank the San Joaquin County Commission on the Status of Women for selecting me as an award recipient for the Susan B. Anthony Award. I am truly humbled by this honor. I would also like to thank the many teachers and parents, especially Juanita Boggy from Bush and Taft Elementary, who nominated me for this award. Their sentiment and support is greatly appreciated. I would also like to thank my husband of 45 years, who has the patience of Job and has always supported my endeavors. Also my children, who were dragged in buses so many times when I took busloads of children on field trips to see the snow or look at the ocean in order to enrich their lives. I would like to mention both my mother, my father, who modeled for us the true meaning of service to others. In their unassuming way, they taught us to appreciate education, to set high goals, and fight for our dreams. It is due to their effort that our family learned not to be afraid of hard work. We have vivid memories of those days spent working in the fields in the cold winter and hot summer days. We also have some sweet memories of times when we could laugh in spite of the hard work. I can say that in my life, I only recall one place where I was dismissed because my services were no longer needed. In our late teens, we attempted to go to the cherry harvest. My sister and I were quite petite in those days and had trouble dragging the ladders to pick up the cherries. So we spent most of our day laughing, sitting at the top of the ladders eating the cherries. We ate more than we picked, and at the end of the day, we only had earned $4. Needless to say, we were dismissed. In spite of this modest beginning, I pursued my dream to become an educator and educate the children in the Valley. I have dedicated my life to encourage children to reach their potential, promoting higher education for all, especially girls. I have been privileged to have great role models such as Janie Reddish, Gracie Madrid, and Janet Rivera, who are past recipients of this honor. I also had outstanding mentors such as Sophia Robledo and Pat Butcher, who continue to provide support. I am blessed and privileged to have the opportunity to bless others. Thank you.